Peace, love, and light, family. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. And I hope you are getting ready for this wonderful full moon in, I believe, in Libra that's going to be happening. Also wanted to mention that it is actually Maya Angelou's birthday today. So just want to give a shout out and an honor to her because her energy was channeled through my message yesterday. So and I found out at the same moment that her birthday was today. So definitely want to pay homage to a great poet. Yeah, definitely. So let's get into your messages at this time. What message do you have for the Divine Collective Spirit? What message do you have for the Divine Collective? Okay. So immediately you have the Five of Swords. Surrender. A lot of folks are surrendering to you, Scorpio. They like, we've tried everything. We've tried the witchcraft. We've tried, so many attempts. And she's just not taking the bait. Or he's not taking the bait. So a lot of folks, are surrendering and or have surrendered. Okay, yeah. And they're coming together. These are coming together. So this represents conflict. Okay, you had your enemies. I almost said enemies. You had your enemies fighting against each other, Scorpios. Yeah, they actually. Spirit said, all them folks that tried you, that are in the state of defeat. Spirit is letting you know that they are now gonna have to fight each other. Okay, and they're gonna be the ones that are gonna be in a state of burden. Okay, Ten of Wands. Okay, so we got the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. The number 5 could be significant. Number 10 also could be significant. So we see 5, 5, 10 here. So yeah, they're gonna have to carry this burden, and a lot of it is really it's mental. It's for a lot of them it's mental. Spirit is saying I'm hearing self-sabotage. Okay, so for many of you who these conflicts, these things, people that try to come against you, okay, I'm hearing self-sabotage. They're definitely gonna have to pick up their sticks and pick up their swords and go and walk away. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah, they're gonna be struggling. They're definitely gonna be struggling, Scorpios. All right, so let's get some clarity. We're gonna take these 3. All right, let's start with the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here, Spirit? Give us some clarity regarding the Five of Swords. Message do you have? What message do you have, Spirit, regarding the Five of Swords? Okay, so Spirit is saying that you're able to defeat them, whoever it was, and they're surrendering because you stood up for yourself in so many ways. You did your spiritual work. You held your wand. You had the magic, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you had the magic. You had the magic wand in your hand, and you stood up for yourself. And And the standing up that you did for yourself, Scorpios, it's not even like it was a quiet, like it was a quiet, you did it in such a I'm hearing you did it with such grace and such love. You did it with love. You did it with such grace, Spirit is saying. Like, in such a way where you saw who it was that was coming against you. But, and, okay, Spirit. And they didn't even know that you knew. They didn't even know that your third eye chakra was that much on fleek. Again, Spirit is saying. You held a defense without being defensive, Spirit is saying. You held a defense without being defensive, Spirit is saying. Yep. Hearing something about your heart having to do with it. Okay, I'm going to get another clarifying card for the Five of Swords. You held a defense without being defensive. Now, that's okay. All right. Let's see. What other message do you have for us regarding the Five of Swords, Spirit? Bring us some clarity. Regarding the Five of Swords. Yeah. They've Spirit, and this is what's coming out. And this, okay, when I asked to clarify the Five of Swords, these two came out. Spirit said that you had your magic wand in your hand. Okay, and I'm getting this image of, like, you know, like this magician with the wand. They don't need to be physical, really, you know, like in a sense where, like, they don't have to lay their hands on anyone. They don't have to speak to anyone. The only thing that they have to do is to speak the words of magic. Speak the words that will do the work for them. Spirit is saying words are powerful. And in regards to this, you know, in regards to this three of cups, many of these folks are folks that you actually, not Three of Cups, in regards to the Five of Swords, many of these folks that are surrendering, Scorpios, are folks that are closer to you than you think. Spirit is saying that they're closer to you than you think. And you stood as the magician. You had your magic wand. You waved it. And again, I'm still getting that, you know, you were defensive without, you held a defense without being defensive. I believe that's what it was. So that's what Spirit is saying. Okay. Anything else about? Okay, so yeah, this Ten of Cups. For some of you, it could be someone that you were very close to. Very close to. Yeah, someone that held you in this position. Someone that made you feel restricted, bound. Eight of Swords energy, anxious, imprisoned, really, is what I'm hearing. Made you feel like you were in a state of imprisonment. Yeah. This Five of Swords is saying a lot. All right, Five of Swords. Is there anything else you want us to know, Spirit, regarding this Five of Swords? May have been someone who was in this Page of Wands energy. Some competition. Someone who's very young, not very mature. Could have also been involved in this. All right. Let's see what we can get from the the Five of Wands. Five of Wands. What message do you have for us, Spirit, regarding the Five of Wands? What message do you have for us, Spirit, regarding the Five of Wands? Okay, so yeah, this state of conflict, you know, folks are going to be a lot of folks, and I'm getting a sense it's whoever it was that was in the Five of Swords energy, you know, that energy is being carried in the Five of Wands energy. They're very blinded to the truth. They don't have a sense of loyalty. Oh, and all these are coming out too, so let's take them. Okay. May have been a Queen of Wands involved that was responsible for causing this conflict, or is part of this conflict. This Queen of Wands that I'm hearing this Queen of Wands try to blind you. They tried to blind you to prevent you from to prevent you from finding love. Here we go with this again. Yeah, this Queen of Wands tried to put you in this energy where you were blinded. Yeah, that you were blinded and you couldn't find, you know, love. You couldn't find people to support you. Like a lot of relationships that you got into didn't work out, Spirit is saying. This Queen of Wands was also a magician, is what Spirit is saying. And Spirit is saying, so are you. You are a magician as well. And this is why you held a defense without being defensive. Yep, you're sitting as the Empress. You're sitting as the Empress. And this Queen of Wands didn't like this. Here you are, you know, all fertile, all nurturing. I mean, like, you're sitting as someone who the universe shows favor to. Scorpios is what Spirit is saying. The universe shows favor to you. And this Queen of Wands saw that. And it created a sense of disharmony within them. And they were already like in this state of unbalance as it is, like their spirit. you know, and they didn't like this. They had no honor, Spirit is saying. So, and Spirit is also saying that you sitting as the empress, you went into hermit mode. I want to clarify this hermit. Okay, this empress is definitely you, and this person didn't. There was something in you, your status, what you represent, that they felt like they didn't have, that didn't rub them the right way. Okay, clarify the Hermit card, Spirit. Spirit is saying that your wishes are coming true. This Nine of Cups. And this hermit may have represented you and what you had to do to get your wish fulfillment. And there are a lot of folks that don't like that, that didn't like that. Your wishes are coming true. You're sitting as the empress. Things are unfolding for you. The universe is like, things are running in your favor, Spirit is saying. Yeah. Let me get some clarity on that. See if I can get some more information on the hermit. The hermit is also someone who's very spiritual. So you sitting as the empress, you know, you're nurturing, you're loving. You basically have everything that the Queen of Wands has and then some. Okay? And you went into this state, this hermit mode, and did whatever work that you had to do. And, you know, building your pentacles. Basically, you minding your business and doing what you have to do while all this conflict around you is going on. And Spirit is saying many of you are not even, like, you know that these folks are going to be getting karma because, you know, your third eye is just, again, on fleek. Your third eye is on fleek. However, it's not affecting you. You have options. Your dreams are coming true. You have choices. You know, you are... You have options. Many options. Because you did the work, Spirit is saying. And because your heart chakra is balanced, is what I'm hearing. It's crystal clear, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Spirit is also saying that you're sitting in your strength. You're sitting in your strength because of the work that you have done. Okay? And you're going to get success. You're winning. You're also increasing in divine knowledge. You're teaching. You're fulfilling your divine purpose. And basically all these folks who have come against you, they're going to have no choice but to fall. And I'm hearing ashes, ashes, we all fall down. They all fall down, is what I'm hearing as it relates to this burden that they're carrying. It's gonna be too heavy for them. Okay. these folks are they're gonna get karmic justice in the worst way, is what I'm hearing. They're gonna be blinded. They're gonna fall. There's going to be conflict created among them. Some of them don't even know each other. Some of them may not have even met, but for the most part they know each other. But Spirit is saying there's going to be conflict among them. Whatever fight they tried to make you fight to exhaust you, that fight is going to be intensified among them, and then some. And then once they've come against each other long enough, they're going to have to walk away to never see you. And some of them may see you, Spirit is saying, because that will be your divine justice. Many of them are gonna suffer a lot of loss. They're gonna be in this state of a lot of loss, trauma, heartache, regret. In fact, many of them are experiencing regret now with this 5 of Cups. Like, they're just in a state of shame, because whatever it is they were told about you, that they thought they had reasons to come against you and you know, try you, is what Spirit is saying. They're realizing your strength. Yeah, and I keep hearing that you held a defense without being defensive. Some of y'all need to think about that, because that's kind of deep. Like, how do you hold a defense without being defensive? Part of it is because you're sitting as the magician and you have success. You have success, accomplishments, so many wonderful things are coming towards you. Doors are opening for you. Number 21 equals 3. 3 is beginnings, portals opening, opportunities coming, and so much more. Love is definitely also coming. Wealth, divine inheritance is yours. There's that 3 of Cups again. I didn't take it earlier, but Spirit is saying, okay, y'all need to know about, you're going to have cause to celebrate. Okay, whereas some of y'all, or this represented, yeah, some of you're going to be celebrating. And here it is, the engagements again, partying. This King of Cups wants something with you. Yeah, this King of Cups wants it. This King of Cups keeps coming out, y'all. Like, it came out like this. Okay, you're going to have success and achievements and so much more with this King of Cups, who is going to help you to tap into your divine inheritance. You're going to celebrate marriage, baby shower. I'm hearing that love and marriage song again. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's your divine, you know, inheritance. It's your just due, is what I'm hearing. Anything else you want us to know? Yeah, many of them are going to be in a state of regret, is what Spirit is saying. And Spirit is saying you will never want for anything. You know, for many of you, these folks tried to remove from you, take from you what is divinely yours, your inheritance. And Spirit is saying they're going to have to experience this. You know, this state of, you know, regret, this state of, like, what did I do? That's what I'm hearing. What did I do is what they're going to be saying. What did I do? And they're going to be recognizing this when everything is pulled from under them. The rug is going to be pulled from under them, is what Spirit is saying. Anything else you want us to know, Spirit? What additional message do you want us to know? Yeah. Okay. So you have judgment. You have judgment and temperance. Okay. Again, number 5 is significant for many of you. 10, 20, number 2 is significant. Yeah, you're sitting as the alchemist, Spirit is saying, and you have this, they're going to be judged. These folks are being judged, is what Spirit is saying, in more ways than you know. And the wonderful thing about this is that you are just literally like, you're like just manifesting, doing your thing, you know, just like you have folks that don't mean you well, you know that, but it don't even phase you. Like, you're just sitting here in this temperance energy, you know, again, like just manifesting, just alchemizing, you know, the alchemist. Again, this is this is my alchemy card. This definitely gives that vibe. And I'm hearing about the soulmates too. Yeah, you're just like, these folks literally are being judged, okay? While you're sitting here as the alchemist, like just doing your thing, you know, in your little in your mixing bowl, mixing your ingredients together, and you know, manifesting and making things happen. And Spirit is saying that is what's called being defensive without the defense. Or what is it? Putting up a defense without being defensive. Yeah. Putting up a defense without being defensive. Like, you ain't got to do much. You ain't got to get in contact with them. Like, here you are as the temperance. Like, many of y'all, spirit wants you to know this temperance is working. If you see these 2 cups, okay, they're putting together their brew, they fixing something. Okay, they fixing something. All right, let's get some message from the ancestors. Okay, Goddess of Teotihuacan, she guards the waters of life. Okay, number 4. Okay, she's saying, the ancient guardian mother protects the waters of life and offers her protection and blessing. Her appearance augurs a time of purification and cleansing, leading to enhanced fertility. You are a generator of positive energy as fuel for constructive outcomes. We need your vitalized being to keep nourishing the human collective with helpful alternatives to mainstream consciousness. You will be protected and supported at the deep level of soul, so as to become the creator and custodian of a clean reservoir of consciousness from which souls thirsty for purity, relief, and love can drink. The ancient mother will help you to help her and the many creatures within her care. She will help you to be fearlessly inventive with your loving creations of healing consciousness. Consider the need to cut cords to negative or unhelpful influences in your life, whether they be habits, people, or forms of entertainment and media that threatens to distort the pure and wise use of your wild spirit and ignited mind. Whilst it is important that you engage with others, the sacred creator within you requires time and space and solitude to process, reflect, contemplate, and create. Only then can you remember who you are and what is important to you and summon the inner power to act accordingly. In that way, you will not become overly swayed by any lesser force, particularly mainstream consciousness that perpetuates victimizing thought patterns and behaviors. Give yourself a chance for spiritual, psychological, and emotional time out and cleansing so that you can recognize the inner truth of your soul and adhere to it faithfully. All right. So, give yourself time to regenerate, you know, because you've been through a lot. You've overcome a lot, and Spirit is saying you have cause to celebrate, and there are many things coming towards you. And this is what the goddess of Teotihuacan is saying. She guards the waters of life. Okay, so many of you have cause to celebrate. You definitely have cause to celebrate. All right, if this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace, love, and light.